Welcome back at Imad Online Academy. I am Muhammad Qasim here, your English language teacher. So, how to create a vivid setting while writing a good story might be uh, a challenging task for some of those students who might not have read a lot of English books and a lot of English stories, especially, and the narrative writings, you may call it. So, how to create a vivid setting that that can help the audience or the reader of your stories visualize the information that you give in that, and especially the setting of the story. How is the atmosphere around there? What are the sounds there when you describe the sounds using auditory imagery? And what is the nature of the things around there, the matter, the substance around there that can appeal the feeling, the sense of touch of your readers? Here are all the examples I have added. So, to create the first tip that you need to keep it in your mind if you want to create a vivid setting, a very clear image or sounds of everything that your readers that can make your readers feel like they are watching it like a movie when they read your story. The main important technique is show, don't tell. You can mark these words in your mind. You have to show, you don't have to tell. Use sensory details of your setting to give a vivid description of the setting. So, first is the example for sight that can appeal the sense of sight of your readers. The sky above the boat was the color of television, tuned to a dead channel. Like in the past, that when we used to have television, if there was a dead channel that was not giving signal like that, was like a blue screen that was not showing anything. So the sky above the boat was the color of television. So it's giving a visual description that a reader can, of course, visualize if he has seen. But many of you or O-level students, I think, would not have experienced it on your LCD or television screen, because these days you are watching all things on social media and the nature of things is quite different here. So make it sure that you use other examples you while appealing to the sight of your reader. You need to like give such an example that is in common trend that the reader can feel and observe, and Cambridge encourages that to use the daily used to language, the real language, the language of real life, I would say. If you see the nature of passages they are giving, for example, in IGCSE English as a second language, they are giving all the text from articles and blogs instead of giving examples and reading text from the classical textbooks. Then the sound, like you can add some detail in your story about the sound. You can describe them well, you can show them with your words, with the power of your language. Like with the sound of a soft breeze rattling the dry leaves, the forest spoke of loneliness. So the sound of a soft breeze rattling the dry leaves. Can you feel this sound in your mind? Can you imagine it? Can you visualize it? How it will look like when there is the sound of soft breeze rattling the dry leaves. Then there is the how you can appeal to the reader's sense of touch when you will give sensory details that can be felt through five senses. In this way, you will be successful in creating a vivid setting of your story. Touch, like the heat of the day pressed down on him like a weight. So it's like the feeling of touch, how the heat will touch your body, like there is a heavy weight upon you. It's pressing you like that. So the word press itself is giving a description of the feelings of touch. Then you can describe the smells, the fragrance there, and different types of smells. The room smelled of stable tobacco smoke, the lingering ghost of countless late night conversations. conversations. So late night, midnight conversations, the lingering ghost of countless late night conversations, and then the room smell of stale tobacco smoke. Taste, you can describe the taste. The bitter taste of regret clung to him, soaring every sip of his coffee. So, soaring every sip of his coffee, the bitter taste of regret. So, here is, you can say, in the metaphorical sense, they might have used. So, we can also say, like, regret is not like something that you can taste or you can eat, it's not an eatable thing, but they have used it like, and soaring every sip of his coffee. How beautiful, like T.S. Eliot when said, I have measured my life with coffee spoons, something like that. So coffee, sips of coffee that you take in December nights, for in snowfall and things like that. So the bitter taste of regret clung to him, soaring every sip of his coffee. So there were the few examples how you make your setting vivid, how people can feel reading your story, they are just watching it like a movie, and they can visualize your story. That can raise the interest of your readers. So make sure that in your story setting, in creating the setting of your story, make sure that you use sensory details to make it beautiful. Thanks for watching. So in next class, we will be learning, in next online class, we will be learning about crafting memorable characters. This was about setting. In the next video, we will discuss about characters. Thanks for watching.